Hey everyone, it's the Thrift Find Fellow here. As most of you know, I love the 80s. One of my favorite things when I was growing up was my pencil cases. We had some really kick-ass pencil cases in the 80s and 90s. They had all secret compartments. Now I've been looking for one of these for a long time now, and unfortunately I did find one at Value Village a few months ago. It was missing the calculator, so I didn't actually buy it, and I have been kicking myself ever since. I went back a couple of days later, it had gone. Now, whenever I go thrifting, I am double checking the stationery section to see if I can find one of these pencil cases. My wife discovered that they actually still make these pencil cases, and she bought me one. I got it for Easter this year. How cool is that? I'm going to do a close-up video of this in a moment so you can see all of its features. Okay, so let me show you why I love these pencil cases. Now, yes, obviously, it has an area you can put pencils, pens, rulers. You can write your name and what class you're in. But this side here is where it really gets cool. Okay, so you're using a pencil, you break the nib, pop up pencil sharpener. You make a mistake, you got your eraser. You're doing your maths, calculator. And obviously, you know, if you need to send a secret message, we couldn't text back then, so we had to write using our calculator, and that was about the extent to what we could write.
That was cool. Yeah.
Secret messages. Another part is you can, let me just put those all back in. Again, on this side, you've got your pencils here, and then your school timetable. But it's boring opening that. You want a pencil? There's your pencils. So how cool is that? You got your pencils. You could also tape answers into this part here, because that covers them up. And then when you need to check your answers, perfect. That is such a cool pencil case. So yeah, that's how cool these pencil cases are. My wife had never seen these before. She didn't have one when she was growing up, so I was quite surprised with that, but I thought they were more common than I guess they were. The great thing with this is it wasn't expensive because it's not a vintage one. So I can use this one now. So while I do my crafting and woodworking, I'm going to be using this. Keep all my pencils and pencil sharpener and everything together, as you saw. I am still on the lookout for a vintage 80s one, just to add to my 80s shelf. So hopefully I'll find one of those someday. Yes, I know you can get them on auction sites, but I'm not prepared to pay $50, $60 for some of those. And then the shipping's ridiculous. I'll find one in the wild again soon, I know it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Happy thrifting.